Go outside now, where we find News Tonight Maine's Ryan Bell. He joins us live as well. So, Ryan, what are Maine Democrats saying about Vance's arrival today?
Well, Brian, there are plenty of protesters here outside the Bangor International Airport, and they were joined by a number of Democrats running for offices here in Maine, many calling out JD Vance and the Trump administration for policies unrelated to fraud, which, of course, as Phil mentioned, we are expecting the vice president to talk about today in his speech. But earlier this morning, we also heard from Joe Baldacci, who is a state senator and, of course, running for the 2nd District in the United States House. He talked a lot about reproductive health care, and that press conference was scheduled ahead of this meeting with the vice president. But he is running against Paul LePage, who we expect to be at today's event with Vance. And Baldacci was joined by healthcare professionals and local politicians, including Democratic gubernatorial candidate Troy Jackson. Both of them denounced attempts to limit access to abortion medication across the country and here in Maine. But on the issue of fraud, Baldacci says he supports audits and investigations into Maine's Medicaid system, but he opposes involvement from the federal government.
I believe Mainers deserve to know where every tax dollar is being spent, and that isn't partisan, that's just good government. And I've been saying it long before JD Vance booked a flight to Bangor.
If he wants to take on fraud, he should look in the mirror every day and start there. That exactly is what's going on in this country. The fraud is at the top of this administration, and they're the ones that are actually harming people across the state.
This press conference here in Bangor just wrapped up. The protest is continuing here, but we heard from Shanna Bellows and a couple of the CD2 candidates. We'll have full coverage of the press conference portion of this protest coming up later tonight in our evening shows. Brian?
Ryan Bell live for us in Bangor outside that event today. Ryan, thank you. And we do expect the vice president to speak right around 12:30 today. When that happens, we'll bring it to you live right here.